Hey y'all, it's Life of Chara. Today I'm gonna be doing a natural makeup look. You could be a beginner, you could be an intermediate, you could be an advanced, whatever. I think this is the perfect video for you. I hope I was very detailed. If not, I take criticism. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what you didn't catch. Let me know what you wanna know, okay? If you wanna do like a natural beat like this, then continue watching. When I need my hair clips, I can't find them. Just use a clip to tie this side back because this side don't really be in the way. Everything that I use, you can really get from like a hair store. I shop at Ulta, Walgreens, really anywhere cheap. I really love Sephora, but they are high. Ulta is like a cheaper version of Sephora. When it comes to my eyebrows, I don't really fill them in. My eyebrows not really filled in. It's just my brows, and then I darken them a little bit. If y'all need help with the eyebrows, then I could do a separate video on that. To start off with my base, which is going to make it easier to like blend, it'll make everything like look smoother. I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. You can get this from Ulta for like $10 to $12. Since this is like a natural everyday routine, I don't really put makeup on my forehead, which may sound weird. Like I put a little bit, but not a lot, okay? I'm gonna take my Fit Me concealer and I'm gonna outline under my eye. But since we are doing like a natural face, I'm gonna just do about 3 or 4 dots under each eye. If you do see people put like foundation first, it's because that's just what they prefer. But the reason for me not putting foundation under my eye as well is because I don't want it as heavy. You can put foundation all over first if you want full coverage, but I don't really care about full coverage. I don't always highlight my nose, but sometimes I do. Just over the bridge of my nose and then at the bottom, the tip. When you blend your concealer, especially like with the Beauty Blender, you want to make sure that it's a little damp because it just blends it better. While we wait for the concealer to dry just a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and put some foundation on my cheeks. And I also use the Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. Oh yeah, and another tip. When you apply your foundation like with a brush, don't rub it on your face. Pat it into your pores so it can... It's like blending it. When you blend, you don't rub your face with a sponge. You're not gonna do that with the brush either. You wanna do the same motion as you would if you were blending with a sponge. Y'all, I filmed a YouTube video yesterday doing my makeup. Well, I started, I didn't get to finish it. I had like my natural hair out. I had like a puff or whatever, little messy baby hairs, but I'm comfortable with my natural hair, but I just like don't like dealing with it. You know, when you record a video, you have like the before, like when you look rough, and then you have the after. So I didn't feel like doing my natural hair, like going like putting all that product in it, swooping my baby hairs, the baby hairs curling up. So I was just like, yeah, I'm about to just throw a wig on, and I put my wig back on. Even though that process took a little longer, it's easier and more like manageable. We're gonna take that Beauty Blender that you damped up, and then you're gonna do a pat motion. Like I said, don't rub. You're gonna pat and look up so it can get that crease. Like if you have bags under your eyes, that's why people have you look up so they can really blend it. This is how we looking on this side after we blend that. And also something else that I forgot to mention, when you blend, like you don't have to like squeeze your sponge, but it makes it easier to like fit under your eyes so you won't get makeup all on your lashes and stuff. It just happens naturally. So normally people would like do their contour first, but I put my pressing powder before my contour. I don't know why, it just works for me. Like I said, I feel like it's no right and wrong when it comes to makeup because people just do what works for them. And I'm gonna do what works for me no matter how many people do it this way, that way. I'm just gonna do what works for me. I have the Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in the color 330. It's called Toffee Caramel. It's pressed powder, not setting powder. I really only use like the loose setting powder whenever I'm doing like a heavy face of makeup. We doing a light beat today, so I'm gonna use pressed powder. I take my sponge, you know, put it in here a little bit, and I tap it wherever, you know, I want to apply it. Anywhere I put the concealer, that's where I put the pressed powder. I had to go find my contour palette. What is this company? Oh, this is Black Radiance. I don't know how I don't know this because they sold this at the hair store I used to work at and I used to buy it a lot. This is Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, and I have my colors in the colors dark to deep. You can also get this from like a beauty supply store. I think I got this from Walmart. It was no more than $10. I can bet you that. Probably wasn't even $10, but it was no more than $10. I use the Sculpt as contour, so like I said, whatever works for you works for you. Once you learn that you're gonna do whatever works for you, you don't really follow, you know, tutorials. You can look at a tutorial to figure out how to do something, how to do this, but once you find your own way of doing it, bitch, you're gonna be unstoppable. Unstoppable, I'm telling you. However you sculpt your face is however your makeup gonna look. So if you go straight across like this, that's just how your face gonna look. It's probably gonna make your face look wide. Nowadays, I see that a lot of this generation or whoever, they contour and they highlight going up to give you that facelift. But I go up now. And I hope y'all can tell the difference on camera versus when I sculpt my face versus when it wasn't. So right here is just foundation. I didn't do anything down here. But if you can tell, it's like a shadow going up. That's what sculpting your face is. Anytime you see somebody with makeup, like where it looks lighter under their eyes, which is concealer, or if it's darker on a certain part of their face, the darker part is where they sculpt their face. That's either contour or what is it? I forget the name of the other thing. And I know I said I'm not using like makeup on my forehead, but I do sculpt my forehead just a little bit. So I don't put concealer or foundation, but I put a little bit of contour on my forehead. And when you sculpt your forehead, the whole point is to make your forehead appear smaller. Also, a lot of people, whatever makeup they're using, people just take, like I said, this to pat their lace a little bit to make it match your face. I guess you could say blush. I recently, well, I'm not gonna say recently, I got into blush about 2 years ago. Like my senior year of high school, I was never like just a fan of blush. I don't use actual blush, but I do use any shade that looks like blush, which is my eyeshadow palette. It's called Secret of Pharaoh. All right, and I use this color, the one that's all messed up, because I don't really touch the other ones. When I go in with my blush, I don't just like blush my cheeks. I don't know if y'all seen those makeup tutorials where they did like the cold look. You know how when people go out into the snow or the cold and their face turn like red? I like that, and I even do that in the summer now. Like I've been doing that ever since that trend came out. I blush like under my eye just a little bit on this side, and then I get my nose a little bit to where it like connects like that, like this part of my face. This is a quick tutorial, y'all, because basically I'm done, but I'm gonna get up close so y'all can see. I put a little bit of mascara on earlier. I don't know if y'all can see, so I'm not gonna go back in with that because I don't want to be looking like too dark-eyed. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Oh, this clip should have been like a flower. That would have been cute. This is off topic. I be scrolling on TikTok though, and I be seeing people like, you know, with no tattoos, and I be like, damn, bitch, you bad. Like, you bad. Even though I don't regret my tattoos, all my tattoos mean something. From the neck, it means something. This, you know, this is not a tattoo tour, okay? So, oh y'all, I forgot a step. I'm sorry, that's what I get for running my mouth. So for setting spray, to set everything, you wanna make sure it lasts all day. Okay, especially if you sweat or if you go out into the sun, you go into the beach, this makeup look is perfect for the beach, baby. I have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. How much was this? I don't think the price is on here. I think this was like $7. This is the mini one. The mini one is like $7, and I think the large one, no more than $20. It might be like 14, 16-ish up in there, but it's no more than $20. And if you ain't spraying a lot of spray, then what are you doing? You want your face to stay, baby. Now, if you are new to like makeup, I would not recommend, like if you got the money, okay, baby, go ahead and buy them expensive products. That's up to you if you got that money. But me, I also like, I do makeup from time to time, not as much as I used to, but I do makeup on like other people. And I use any product that works for me. Like, it don't have to be expensive. Thank y'all for watching. I really would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down below. Turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload.